Good afternoon, it's the old fart on a motorbike. Well, I would have been on a motorbike if I'd have come on it. At the moment I'm in the middle of the countryside and it's just at the back of my house where I live. So I just thought I'd show you the area where I live. Now I'm spinning around, showing you the grand vista. Now this is just at the back of my house. How about that for a lucky bunny, eh? Makes you good to be alive. Well, thankful to be alive, doesn't it, eh? God, I'm in a great mood today. Right, you know, this morning said I've got to do the lawn. I've got to clean the divvy. I've got to do the car. I forgot the car. Bollocks, I forgot the car. Other two are done. Perfect. They've done the. We've done the lawn, and the divvy is looking good. So I'm chuffed about that. So I says to the missus, I says, right, going for a little walk. She says, you ain't done that for a long while. I said, no, but I'm going for a walk today. She says, well, go and get changed. I says, bollocks to that. I mean, look at me, I look alright, don't I? Eh? You know, I had a bloody wash this morning. I got up, I says to the missus, I ain't going to have a shower or anything this morning. I'm just going to get straight up, get the gardening done. You know, that went down well. I'm not bloody daft. So anyway, that's what I says to her. And I ain't had a bloody wash now. I ain't had a shame. Look at that. You dirty bugger. Anyway, she says, as we're walking out into the countryside, she says, go and get bloody red. I said, I ain't. Like a bloody kid, I know. Anyway, onward and upward. Oh, dear. Where are we going? Can you see me? Yeah. Look at that. I told this story to the guests at John's birthday. You saw a bit of that, didn't you, where we were dressed up as pirates? Well, I went up and got a speech done. And I was telling them about the competitions we used to have at junior school. Right? And I don't think it was with actual John, but I made that bit up because it's a true story, but probably not with John. It might have been. Any road up. These toilets, right, I'm puffing well. About bollocks. These toilets, right, they're outside in a brick like enclosure. No roof on it. No roof on the toilet. And they weren't urinals, they were like a white slab. Like that. We're guttering. That we used to have a pee in. Well, any road up, we used to have a competition. Who could piss up the wall? I bet you've all done it. From you women, I don't say you could do it, can you? Any road up. Me and my mate Boxy Thomas, got a shorts on, remember? Any kids? Me and Boxy Thomas, we used to have competitions, right? Who could piss up the wall the farthest, you see? I was bloody tall then, so I got, a foot and a half above him. So I had a good chance of doing it. And if you squeeze the end of your knob, you get it to squirt over the wall. So we had, what's that song that Peter Gabriel sings? Red Rain. It weren't Red Rain, it was Green Rain, that bugger were. But, oh dear, things I remember, eh? Any road up, I'll continue on. That's touched me now. This is it. I'll just tell you one more little story and then I'm going home and I'm going to have a shower because I stink. Any road up, here we go then. Here's another nice story, right? Now outside, I don't know whether you saw it with, when I went round on my motorbike to see my daughter in the house that I was brought up in. I parked my bike outside and there's a little wall, right? It's only a diddy wall like that. It's about 18 inches. Don't know what that is in new money, but 18 inches, a foot and a half. Any road up. We used to tightrope walk across this, me and bruv. He were a bit younger than me, bit of a sissy. We used to tightrope walk across this, you see, because he'd only be about 5, I'd be about 10, I should think. Any road up, tightroping along like you do, getting it that. Walking. Only when I saw tit, I broke my collarbone, right? So that went down pissing well, didn't it? So we got Dr. Rayner around, right? Dr. Rayner. He didn't plaster out because you didn't plaster bloody collarbones in them days. I don't suppose you do now. And he rode up. I got my arm in a sling like this bugger, right? Off school because I couldn't write. Couldn't write any road, but I couldn't write with my arm in a sling. And I went out to play, didn't I? I thought I'll go out and play, and I went on the garden because my dad were digging the garden for some unknown reason. And I got the bloody fork, didn't I? You know these forks, spade and forks, they're quite a strong thing, these forks, you know. And he rode up. I'd got this fork, and I was throwing it like you do when you're kids, whoosh, like a spear. Brilliant it were. However, my mum says, and this is the God's honest truth, she says, put that bugger down or she'll have it through your bloody foot. So I made me temper, threw it down, and it went straight through my foot. Literally straight through my foot. Through my shoe, through my foot, right? So my mother, she had to take me to the doctor's with my arm in a sling, a spade through my foot, in a pushchair to the doctor's, because that's what you did then, right? Anyway, they managed to get this bloody fork out. God knows how they did that, but they got it out my foot. And as she was whirling me back home, I don't know what happened. She must have, I don't know, slight lapse of concentration, say. She tipped me out the bloody pushchair, didn't she? Oh dear, don't you get it, eh? Anyway, that's a true story. I'm sure Bruv will confirm or deny if he makes any comments on this. But I think that's it for today. I've gone on and on and on and on for ages, so we'll call it a day. So that's the end of the vlog for today. It's bye from the old fart, bye, and ride safe. Now where's me knob? As a prelude to this fantastic day I've had, because I was standing by a fence for some considerable time, waving my arms about and talking into a phone, a chap at the White House, I'm sure you've seen the video, says, "Oi, what are you doing there?" I says, "I'm having a relax." "Why?" He says, "Because this is private land." He says, "You can't stop." I thought, what? Can't pissing stop in the countryside? You can walk through it, but you can't stop. It's private. Twat. And he rode up. I was an happy bunny. But to farmers who are miserable bastards out there, you can fuck right off. Thank you. That's made me feel a lot better. So it's bye from the old fart, and see you soon. Bye. Oh, right safe. Touch me knob.